everybody, I'm CarlRyds and welcome to episode 18 of CarlRyds Plays Minecraft on the Ripple Effect Season 2 server. You join me at the back of my farming building where I've done a little bit of work over here, just swapping out some of the cobble here for the new andesite walls, and of course I've added in some lanterns and things as well. It's been a while since I've been on the server. We've had quite a few issues recently with the 1.14.2 pre-releases. We had an issue with some of the chunks disappearing or resetting in the nether. So me and Aubni spent about 2 hours copying chunks of the west tunnel from a backup to the server using structure blocks. Croc and Tux have been working on the server as well. We've had the lighting issue. My base was basically a mob farm, so I haven't been playing recently because of that. This is the first time I've been on the server since then. We are now on pre-4, and we'll be upgrading to the full version of 1.14.2 very, very soon, and everything seems to be okay. There's a bit of a lag issue, but we can deal with that. It's not that much of an issue. I also have vanilla tweaks on here as well, so you'll see that I have the dark grey UI with the light grey text. I love this. It's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely love it. I've also got a load of other things from vanilla tweaks as well, such as better observers, the directional hoppers, sticky piston sides, transparent pumpkins, which I can show you actually. So if I do that, you'll see that it's more transparent now, the pumpkin effect on there. I've also got the quieter minecarts and all the varied blocks with terracotta, stone, planks, mycelium, gravel, grass, dirt, red flowers on the iron golems, and I also have the different stems. So if we go inside to the farming building, I'll be able to show you that. So you'll see there that we have got a little bit stuck there. There we go. You'll see that we got the melon and pumpkin different stems there. You've got the little sort of notification of redstone signal on the observers there. Have we got some sticky ones? Yeah, sticky ones there. So you can see that the sticky is now on the side. So you can see that it is a sticky piston, not just a normal piston. And obviously the arrows there on the observers as well. I'm going to leave a link to the Vanilla Tweaks share page in the description below so you can see all the things that I have from Vanilla Tweaks here on the server. We're doing okay with drops from here as well. That's awesome. Next, I just want to have a look at the changes to armor. So apparently, you can now add all the different types of protection to armor. So that's got fire, that's got normal protection, that's got protection as well. So if I take, say, the leggings here, and put those in, I should be able to add blast protection. Yep. And also fire protection to that. That is awesome. So you can now sort of put all those on there, which is really, really good. So you've now got all those kind of protections on there. So I'm going to need some more books to be able to enchant everything with all the different protections. So that's what we're going to be doing in this episode. But just before that, I just want to show you some of the other things that I've added into the base here. So here, I've added in a lava pit. So I can, sort of like a bin here, so I can throw in items that I don't need. And over on this side, I have an infinite water source. So just using areas of the base that you don't really notice, but they're just there, so they're going to be sort of useful around the base right here. And I believe we've also got June's Aubni's container. We have indeed. Let's take this upstairs to our new library area where we can read the book. So I place this down here. We can take a look at what's inside. So, the dark and full of terror container. Now, unfortunately, Vanilla Tweaks doesn't make this bit of the name of the shulker box in the same light grey, but I'm sure they'll fix that at some point. So we have lanterns, we have a zombie head, a creeper head, a skeleton head. That's actually going to be really useful because I can use that downstairs in the skeleton grinder as kind of decoration. Campfire, which we'll be using later in today's episode. Some blast furnaces, some rockets, twinkle. There's some cool rockets. Sea lanterns, we've got jack-o'-lanterns, free beacons, aubni, free beacons, wow. Smoker, glowstone, sea pickle, splinter steel, lava bucket, music disc, magma blocks, potion of night vision, some end rods, and some redstone lamps as well. That is an awesome box. I love that. That's going to be really, really useful. So what we can do now is we can put the book on here, and we can sit on our little chair here, and we can now read it. The month of June is where we can find the longest day of the year, the summer solstice, in the northern hemisphere at least. And to celebrate that wonderful moment, we thought we'd... That looks a bit weird, but I think that's the Vanilla Tweets thing. We thought we'd include a bunch of ways to light up your life. So much variety, and if you decided not to light up your area, we have included an example of what you might meet. Spooky, right? Also, music. It contains content. One smelly green guy head. One sploodly green guy head. One skinny sniper guy head. 64 torches, 64 lanterns, 64 sea lanterns, 64 jack-o'-lanterns, 3 power laser blocks, 64 end rods, 1 flint and steel, 1 bucket of lava, 64 magma blocks, 64 furnaces, 64 smokers, 64 blast furnaces, 64 redstone lamps, 64 glowstone blocks, 64 campfires, 64 sea pickles, 64 fancy fireworks, 1 cat vision juice, and 1 blocks disc. So that's cool. So I think I need to do that, don't I? Let's get it back. There we go. That is awesome, Aubni. Those are going to come in very, very handy indeed. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it in the storage system into the chest where I keep all of Aubni's containers in here. And we'll be using some of that stuff later on in today's episode. But for now, we are going to head outside because I've put up a new building. And that building is just out here. And it's just down these stairs. And here it is. Now, it may look like a bit of a prison. But it's actually put together to make it as safe as possible. So we can go over these scaffolding blocks for now. And you'll see that it's basically just a big room at the moment. But it has our brand new banner in it that I've also put on the main building over there as well. I'll just show you guys that now. And you'll see our brand new banner design that I made using the loom. So that's just sort of to show our build. So it's over here at the mansion. It's also over at the embassies area. And I've also put one in Duds' sort of meeting room as well, where Bank's banner was. I've put mine in there as well. So yeah, that's really cool. But in here, we are going to be building a villager breeder and trading hall. So I'm not going to do a block for block design with you guys because the tutorial is by Cortezarino. So I'm going to leave a link to his video in the video description below, so you can go over there and find out how this building is put together and all kind of like the technical side of it and everything like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to build it up. I'm going to send you guys over to the embassies area because I believe we've had some sales of our scaffolding over there. And then when you come back, the building will be ready and we can go and find some villagers. I'll see you guys in just a second. Welcome to the embassies area, everybody. we are here to check on our sales, because I believe we've had a few sales, and also to show you the changes I've made to the embassy. So if we take a look outside, you'll see that I put in some of the new lanterns from 1.14. I put in my brand new banner as well, so you can see that up and close. I put in a spruce sign with white dye to change the colour to CarlRyds Embassy. I think that looks really good as well. And I've also done a bit more advertising out the front here as well, because this area was just blank. So I put in some slime blocks here, and I put some of the scaffolding in front of it as well. I think that looks really good as kind of like an advert for what you can expect inside the shop. So those changes are really good. I've also ripped the torches out of this area and put some sea lanterns in and put some green carpet over them here. So they're just kind of like buried in the ground now. And Duds has been changing his embassy up as well with some wonderful custom trees. These look amazing. So I think our kind of like section of the embassy's area right here looks really, really cool. He's got his custom trees. We've got our landscape in here. We've got my section right here. I think we've done a really good job of kind of like making it look really cool. So that's great. Let's go inside. Hello, Johnny. Let's have a look. I don't expect to have sold any slime or vindicators, but I do expect to have sold at least a few. Yeah. Scaffolding. Is it just the two? Hope so. That's all I brought. So we have made 4 diamonds. So we have now fully restocked again right there. So yeah, we've already sold some scaffolding. So that is brilliant. What I'm going to do right now is send you guys back to the base where I've built up the villager trading and breeding area, and I'll see you guys in just a second. Welcome back to the base, everybody. I want to show you some of the changes I've made over at the farming building. So the first thing is I've swapped out my old nano farm that I built in 1.13 for a specific 1.14 design. Tried to modify the old design, but it just wasn't working even with the fix from the creator. So I've just gone for this new 1.14 design right here. I'm going to leave a link to that design in the video description below so you guys can check that out, and I'll just show you how it works right now. So we go into here and we hold down right click, and as you can see we are getting the wheat. So we'll need that for the villager trading and also for our cows over here as well. So we can put the water on, and now we can feed these guys. Now sometimes they bob up and down, sometimes they don't. It seems a bit hit and miss, to be honest, as to whether they do or not. There we go. So it's a little bit hit and miss. When I'm not recording, most of the time they do bob up and down. But yeah, it still works though. The farm still works. So yeah, they'll go into there, and when they all grow up, I'll hit that button, and they'll be turned into beef and leather. So I'll put that back in there. We've also built up Marlowe's sweet berries farm right here. It's a pretty simple design actually. It's pretty cool. So we've got bone meal in here from my skelly grinder. We've got some sweet berries in here. Timer, of course, using observers. So if we just bob it on, I'll show you how it works. So you just stand here, pressing right click, you can see in my hotbar that we're getting loads of sweet berries right there. So this is a really cool one wide design that Marlowe had on his channel. So I'll leave a link to that in the video description below. Pop those back in there. And we've added in some lanterns in the ceiling as well. Just because this area was really dark. And I can't really put this ceiling in because it's not really wide enough. So I just put in some lanterns up there, which I think look really cool. And of course the lanterns on either side of the storage system right here. So yeah, that is the updates to the farming building. So I'm really happy. Everything else is working in 1.14. All the kelp farm and cocoa bean farm and everything like that. It's all working. So yeah. what we're going to do right now is head down to the building for our village training area that I showed you earlier in the episode. So if we come down here, you'll see that I've changed up the entrance. I was using the new sneak mechanics. However, a baby zombie could get through there, so I just changed it out for a simple iron door right there, just to keep the place as safe as possible. I've also added in the whole breeding and training area. So this is the breeding area, so we're going to have 5 farmers in here, and then we're going to breed them up, and then there's going to be babies. When they grow up, we're then going to bob down a lectern or a smoker or whatever we want here to change them into a profession. Go through their profession, get the one that we want, trade with them once to lock them in, break the workstation, let them out of here, and they'll go round the back of here into one of these little cells right here. If we need to kill them for whatever reason, we do have magma blocks down there. This plant pot is to stop 2 villagers getting in here at once. And once we've let them through, you'll see through here that we also have these. So if we turn that on, that'll lock the villager into place so they can't move. We'll break this dirt block and put their workstation back down here that we were using over here. So there is a bug at the moment where they'll forget their workstation, so we may have to let them out, all of them out, to kind of walk around and get themselves to their workstations. But hopefully that bug's maybe fixed in this pre-release, not too sure. This carpet, this is a double carpet layer. It's here to stop these guys latching onto these workstations. And when they're in this area, it's to stop them latching onto workstations on the other side of the trading hall. So it's sort of like separating the place into 3 areas. So this area right here for the breeder, this area for these 10 trading stations, and this area for these 10 trading stations. And that's kind of how the system works. Obviously, we need beds for all these guys. So we have a little entrance in here. And if I go down here, you'll see that there are 5 beds here for our farmers, space for some more, and obviously we can double up on here as well. So that is where the beds are going to be. We also have a clock over here as well, so we can see when it's trading time, which is kind of like there and there at those 2 times. It's kind of when they like to trade. These trapdoors are to stop the villagers getting out, but if we do need to bring them out here, we can just open them. That's why it's to the side there as well. So yeah, this is pretty cool. What we need now is some villagers. So there is actually a village on the other side of the flight course, which I'm going to get some villagers from. I'm going to do that in a live stream because we're about an hour now away from my Sunday live stream as I'm recording this. So we're going to do that in the live stream, and then I'm going to bring you guys back. Once I've got the 5 farmers in here, and we can start breeding them and doing the trading and all that kind of jazz. But for now, I'm going to send you over that area just past the Vindicator building, where we are going to build a campsite with the new campfire in 1.14 and some other building mechanics as well. So I'm going to see you guys over there. When we come back here, we'll have some villagers. I'll see you guys in just a second. We're just heading over to the campsite area that I have set up off camera. So if we go down here past the Vindicators, following this path down here, you'll see that we'll come to the clearing that I have set out over here for our campsite area. Now, I've put in these sort of lamps here, these tower lamps. I'm gonna leave videos in the description below. Links to some of the videos that I've taken inspiration from for this campsite area, so they'll all be down there for you guys to check out. But I think these look really, really cool. We've also got this as well, which is a armor stand on top of 3 snow layers, and then you piston in the block on top of it, and it kind of looks like a seat. And that is the perfect place for us to put something in the middle of these 4. And that is, of course, the new campfire in 1.14, and that is the center of our camp area here in the base. So if we grab some of these as well, these composters look pretty cool, so we'll kind of bob maybe one there, bob one sort of in this area over here as well, maybe bring this one in a little bit on there. Got two more, so we can put one of them over here on this block here, and also probably just behind over this area as well. It's kind of at the back, maybe here, like so. So now we can build up some little seating areas in this area as well. So we've got like a seat there. I can put them there and put on those right there as well. And of course some more seating on that side. Now we need some things to go on there because it's not a great table with nothing on it. So that is the first one of our... Okay, that doesn't work. I think we need to be lower on these, don't we? So we might get rid of these for a second. But I do have some of these, so I can just put that against it for now. So like so. And then we can put these two in. Like so. Piece of steak and an apple, of course. Like so. And get rid of that. And we'll work out what to put under there in a second. But just look at how this place looks at night. Looks really, really cool. Okay, so that is the second table done. What I decided to do is put some more spruce trapdoors on the side there just to make a little table there. And that looks really cool. Did the same on that side as well. So I think this place is coming together pretty nice. So next, we want to build ourselves a tent. So firstly, we're going to build it in this area right here. So we're going to be going up to here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to go up and up and up. And I'm building it out of this cyan terracotta because I think it looks really nice. Like so. And then up one more. Yeah, I really like cyan terracotta, and I haven't used... Oh, maybe not that one. I haven't used terracotta this season yet in any of my builds. So I thought it was about time that we used a little bit of terracotta. So break that one. So we've got 2 and 1 right there. And then run some 1, 2, where are we going to? About here? Maybe? Yeah, and then that there? Yeah, I think that looks good. Yeah, we are using light grey wool for this, so I might do a little bit of that as well. Just add a little bit of variant to it. And then we can do this and the same on the other side. Okay, so I might actually move this composter a little bit, move it maybe one more back just so it's not on top of that there. And then here we need to add in a little bit of fencing as well, so we can add a little bit there up to there, and if we grab some lanterns, I think they're going to look really good on there as well. Just in the middle there, hanging from there. So if we grab some of those... How do I only have one lantern left? Toolbox, I believe there's some in here. This is what I love about these shulker box systems. Just having everything to hand in case you forget something is awesome. Put that on there. and there. If you want to know how I do that shulker box system, I'll leave a link to my tutorial in the video description below for you guys. So I think out here, I'm going to put some barrels in. Some nice... Oh, I'm stuck now. Go around the back right here. And bob in some barrels, like so. Maybe one there as well. Is there a back texture on this? Yeah, there is. So if we actually turn that round, then we get to see all the textures from inside, which is really good. Awesome. Right, so now we need some beds, don't we? In there. So grab 2 beds out of here and bob those down in here. And we've got our wonderful area right there. Now, it might actually be nice to add in a little carpet area. So a little bit of grey carpet in there as well, just in the middle there. I think that looks awesome. I think that's a great tent. But I think what we'll do is we'll actually put some of this on the top. So if I've got some scaffolding, I just go up to here. If we actually put some on the top here as well, it'll actually look like it's poking through the top there, which I think's a really nice effect. So that is the tent done. Next, I want to add in some more barrels, just in this area right here. Just so we got some storage in the area. Just go like so. And I think maybe that one there as well. And add a little fence underneath that because I've run out of barrels, but I think that looks pretty cool as well. Oh, I keep forgetting that hurts you. Next, I want to put in a toilet because that is something we are definitely missing, a sort of portaloo kind of area there. So if I do that, like so, and build this up, and now I don't want to use the spruce door because it's too, that is wrong. It's too sort of, there we go. It's sort of the same colour, so it's nice to have a little bit of variation there on your toilet. Does that look okay? I think that looks alright. And then in here, we'll put in a toilet like so. You can't really sit on it, I'm not gonna lie. And maybe a light. Ah, there we go. I can just hang it up there. That looks cool. And then a crafting table, maybe. I don't think you even need that, but I do need a crafting table out here just in case. So maybe just put it there. And that's your little toilet. What I do need to do is put in one of these. And I'm not sure if you can put buttons on these blocks. Yes, you can. That's awesome. And then a bit of toilet roll there. In fact, that might look better in white, actually. No, one of them. That's what I wanted. Beautiful, like so. Get me white wool. There you go, that's our little toilet over there. I think that is pretty nice. What I might do is put something up here as well, maybe like a bigger table for them to have their dinners out. So I'm going to take this design and make a long one on top of here once I clear all this stuff away. But for now, I'm going to send you guys back over in that direction. And we're going to go back to the villager trading hall. I'll see you guys in just a second. Welcome back to the trading area, everybody. As you can see, we've got a load of villagers in. I moved 2 over from the village over there in a live stream. Unfortunately, there was some FPS issues with that live stream, so I have had to take it down. So we got the villagers over here. As you can see, there's 7 of them. Yet they all seem to be farmers, which is a bit weird considering there's only 5 composters. So I think what I need to do is just break the composters. Because I've traded with some of them, the ones that I want to be my farmers. So if we just get rid of these a second, we should see 2 of them, there you go, lose the profession. So I'm just going to leave it like that for the moment. So if I look in here with some lecterns, I should be able to place that down. And there you go, he's now a librarian. Riptide free, not really interested, break that. Can I have it back please, game? Come here. Nah. Okay, so that guy's now a librarian as well. Multi-shot. $1.20 for multi-shot. That is not that bad, because that is a crossbow enchantment, isn't it? So I might actually keep him. I need some paper. So here we are. So if I find the guy with multi-shot, not that one, but that one. Okay, so he's got multi-shot. So if I give him some of this, that will then lock his profession into the librarian and lock his trade as well into multi-shot. So now I can get rid of this, get rid of this, and we might have to wait until work time again for the other guy to get rid of his profession, so we're going to wait till then. Mending! It's 21, but mending! Okay, so if I give him 7 emeralds, that will lock him for that trade. Ah! Come here. Come here. No, that's my multi-shot one. Where is he? There he is. Okay, so mending for 21. That's not the best, but you know, it's a start. So they should now all be locked. So if I break these, they should still keep their professions. Put that in there, put that in there, and those in there. Right, now I need to put these back for the farmers. If I put a lectern here and open that door, they should, in theory, come and sit behind it. Is he going? His AI should do that. Is he going to do it? Yeah, he is. And then we'll lock him in there. Put one down there. He should now go around that way. Okay, so I think it's work time because these guys have come back to here. And these 2 guys are now walking around there. They should go to their lecterns. So he's gone to that lectern. And the other one should go to that one. That's the theory. He doesn't seem that bothered at the minute. Are you going to go in there? You going to go in there? Yes, you are. There we go. So those 2 are now in. So we got our multi-shot and our mending villager. And these guys are all in here using their workstations as well. So it takes a bit of getting used to the times. But it means, you know, crafting clocks now has a purpose in Minecraft. So yeah, I'm going to do some more trading out here. I'm going to get rid of that bed because that's mine. So I'm going to do some more of this off camera between episodes and I'm going to fill up this trading hall. But yeah, I think so far, I think we're getting kind of the idea of how this all works. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the episode, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!